Hey everyone, Reflected here. Happy New Year to everyone, and welcome to the first video of the new year in which I'm going to share my plans for 2025. Looking back at 2024, it was a fantastic year. I had 2 new campaigns released, MiG Killers for the F4 Phantom that recreates the syllabus of the very first Top Gun class in 1969, and Arctic Thunder, my first F-16 Viper campaign that I made for the Kola map together with Baltic Dragon's Hornet version. Debden Eagles got a free bonus mission, and of course a lot of updates and improvements for my existing campaigns. I can't thank you enough for all the support I got from you guys, the constructive feedback, bug reports, kind words of encouragement, and the beautiful screenshots and combat reports about your daring escapades. It all means a lot to me knowing that I'm not alone. There are others who like to test their skills and immerse themselves in a study level, highly realistic and historically accurate environment. Reliving history is the new motto I chose because that's the core of my motivation for creating campaigns, to replicate a historical event or mission as detailed as possible and then experience what it must have been like. An environment where I can make full use of all the features of these amazing study level modules. So what plans do I have for 2025? Well, I already announced Red Flag 81-2, my second F4 Phantom campaign, where you'll fly with the 336th Tactical Fighter Squadron out of Nellis in February 1981. Real-life procedures will be recreated down to unprecedented details, plenty of new features such as giving commands by hand signals and control inputs, or a dynamic debriefing system. Throw in a little randomization for the sake of replayability, and you'll experience firsthand what it was like to participate in the world's largest war exercise in the early 80s. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm going to release a number of videos to guide you through the unique features of this campaign. I'm hoping it will come out sometimes in the first half of 2025. What else do I have in the pipeline? I decided I want to do another Tomcat campaign. After all, it's one of my all-time favorite airplanes. I thought hard about what kind of campaign I would want to build and fly. I considered the second part of Fear the Bones, using the Syria map, and had some other ideas too, but I finally settled on something quite unorthodox: the Anytime Baby campaign. It will be a virtual love letter to the mighty Tomcat, and instead of following a fictional storyline, it will be a collection, a bouquet of historical missions, the most important milestones in the 36 years of its service. You'll experience the first flight testings, the 2 famous Gulf of Sidra incidents, VF-1's Hilo kill over Iraq. You fly a Persian Cat in Operation Kaman 99, do a TARPS run where Saddam's yacht, and many more memorable events. I have a problem though. I definitely don't want to use more than one payware map, so I need something that can stand in for everything I need. Most probably it will be Iraq. However, I'd also need at least one Iranian base and one in Qatar, and all the southern part fleshed out, but I don't know if and when those are happening. For the rest of the missions, the Caucasus and the Marianas will do just fine as a stand-in. Furthermore, I also need the early F-14A model, and I have no idea when it will come. If I use the current A model, I sure as hell won't redo all the skins and all the missions if the early one drops later, so maybe I better wait a bit more. On the World War II front, I'm sitting on needles waiting for the Hellcat and the Corsair, and I can't wait to make campaigns for those. Operation Forager, the Marianas Turkish shoot for the Hellcat, and the Battle of Okinawa for the Corsair. These are both going to be historical campaigns, of course. I've done tons of research already. You'll be flying real-life missions exactly the way they happened. But we don't only need these modules and also the World War II Marianas map to be released, but also many other assets to make it possible, such as World War II ships, both Japanese and US, more AI aircraft on both sides, etc. I don't know if we'll have all of these available in 2025. I certainly hope so I can start working on them. But so far none of the above is available. I can't start building these campaigns, so I have a plan C that I already started working on. Wolfpack 2 Overlord, a sequel to the Wolfpack P-47 campaign using the Normandy 2 map, picking up right where the first campaign ended. You'll be continuing your career at the 56th Fighter Group from D-Day, June 6, 1944, to July 6, 1944. Just like the first one, This would also be a 100% historical campaign recreating real-life events based on original documents. Bomber escorts dominated the first campaign. This one is going to be mainly ground pounding, but with plenty of air combat too. I have everything I need for this campaign, all the modules, the research. I'm not waiting for anything. The big question is whether there would be enough demand and interest from the community. I'm not entirely convinced. Is this something you would want to play? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, I say it every year, if ED ever releases a Vietnam map, that will open up a floodgate of new campaigns, but they haven't even announced it, so I doubt it will happen in 2025. Alright, once again, I thank you for your continued support. A million thanks to all the voice actors without whom these campaigns would never have been possible. And thank you to Eagle Dynamics. I know we all can get angry at them from time to time for breaking stuff or prioritizing something else instead of what we look forward to the most, but at the end of the day, it's still the most amazing and immersive flight simulator I've ever played. And with this mission editor we have, the possibilities are just endless. I can't imagine what my 12-year-old self would have said if I went back in time with my current setup and VR headset and played one of the bomber escort missions in the Wolfpack campaign, for example, weaving 3,000 feet over the bombers with an entire group of 3 squadrons looking for the Luftwaffe. We can easily forget how lucky we are to be living in times like these. Alright, once again, I wish you all an amazing new year. Please hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. See ya!